And another good audience reaction to this 3-on-3 competition, which is making its first appearance in the United States.
Andrea finished 8th in the all-around at the 1990.
Advancing to the balanced beam, Svetlana Zelapukina.
Greg, I think Svetlana has saved the best for last. This exercise is just packed with difficulty from start to finish. Here comes one of her big tricks right here. Aerial cartwheel. Watch this, the 2 layouts. That is tough stuff.
She does it so well, too. Beautiful toes and knees. As Elfie said, this routine is just jam full of difficulty.
Here's the highlight to her beam routine. A full twisting summy in combination, round off, just a little bit off, but we'll give it to her. That's a tough move. She has such variety in difficult skills and also the beauty of her choreography. And as Tim mentioned, great leg extension. Her toes are always pointed.
I'm amazed at the poise and abilities of a 15-year-old.
She has trained this routine more than one time, let me tell you. She has spent countless hours going over this routine. It's not over yet. She has one other skill, her dismount, another combination. It seems like the whole routine is made up of combinations. Moving quite easily, and here comes right here, the end of her routine. It'll take the entire length of the balance beam. Round off, back handspring. Oh! Ow, ow, ow.
Oh, but Zelapukina up in a hurry.
Wow.
Wow, you really don't like to see falls like that. That was scary.
Bad news, bad news.
Well, let's hope the tears are tears of disappointment and not from pain and agony. She looked to jump up right in a hurry.
This was truly an exciting skill. I don't believe I've seen any athlete do it in the world today. Aerial cartwheel to 2 layouts in a row, but this was frightening. The combination dismount.
And you see that foot just doesn't get down on the beam. Oh, God. You don't like to see that.
But you do like to see her sitting up. Her score and those of her teammates right after this. Anna Zelapukina appears to be all right, and the team total for them is 56.2. That's the score to beat. Canada's Camille Martins will perform the rhythmic clubs now. And let's go club hopping with Elfie, who tells us what to look for during this performance.
Well, Greg, you can well appreciate the difficulty with this apparatus, the only event where the gymnast has to worry about 2 pieces of equipment. One of the difficult things for Camille to adjust to, or that she had to adjust to when she moved to Toronto, was that she got a whole new set of routines. And this is a classical style. It's new for Camille, and she says it's quite challenging. You can keep your eyes on both clubs. They're always supposed to be in constant motion. If she throws one up in the air, the other one, she has to be doing something substantial with the other club. She certainly takes advantage of her turning ability. Excellently done. Now that's just a slight deduction. She recovered very quickly. It should only be a 10. Big toss. See how high those clubs really go. Just a slight mistake, a small drop, just a tenth of a deduction.
You know, a lot of people think that this is a new sport, but only relatively. It made its Olympic debut as a demonstration sport in 1984, was a full medal sport in 88 and 92, and returns in 96.
From Puerto Rico on floor exercise.
Oksana Chusovic.
And this is someone who's going to show you just how high you can tumble. She's actually going to give Diego a run for his money. She has some of the most powerful tumbling in the world. And look at she didn't know where the head judge was.
We're over here.
Take a look at this opening tumbling pass. She's watered down for this competition. She's actually capable of throwing a full twist in that second tumbling pass. Chose just to do a double tuck.
Reaction for Oksana. Oksana Chusovitina.
Well, she certainly hasn't lost her flair for tumbling. She needs to work on the choreography, and that's always been her way since 1992. She obviously gets high scores for her tumbling ability, which she didn't lack in this routine.
But, you know, as you said, Elfie, she's capable of so much more. Even though this was impressive enough, this only a double tuck. She usually does this for the full twist. But I think she sensed that her teammates had kind of pulled her down a little bit. And
9.775 for Chusovitina. Good score for her.
And a score for Oksana Chusovitina.
And that team score makes this team and its score the score to beat. Back with the Belarusian team in a moment.
International 3-on-3 Gymnastics Championships.
Well, Chusovitina and Boginskaya aren't the only former Olympians from the Soviet Union in the Omni today. That is Olga Korbut, who is living in and coaching gymnastics here in Atlanta. Belarus, the last team competing today, and Svetlana Boginskaya will be competing last. First up for Belarus, Evgenia Pavlina performing the ball.
Greg, I think what we've noticed in all these routines is they're very creative, they're very innovative. The artistic world has decided to hire many rhythmic stars to help choreograph the artistic gymnastic floor exercises. I think they really appreciate the creativity that is involved in these routines.
Which brings up the old question, what's most important when you go out there to perform?
Well, in artistic gymnastics, there's a split between the tumbling and the choreography, so it really is a 50